yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you.
Wow! Yeah!
How the heck is it going, Ninja Clan? Welcome to the 8th episode of my Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD walkthrough series. So in this episode and in the next few episodes, there's a bunch of stuff that we can get that's optional, and there won't be very much story-related stuff, but we'll pick up tons of optional items. First of all, head back into Forest Haven, because there's a treasure chest I forgot to grab. And once you're inside Forest Haven, go ahead and climb up the Deku tree using the Boko Baba buds. Once you're on top of the tree, glide over to the arrow and let go. Refill your magic and head outside. Go ahead and climb on top of this platform to the very edge, and then point not towards that island, but towards the small island on your left. Change the wind direction to the southeast. And glide over to that tiny island. Once you're at the tiny island, drop down and refill your magic. And then open the treasure chest. This treasure chest will give you a treasure chart. Once you get the treasure chest, change the wind to the northwest. And hop off the cliff and fly towards where your boat would be. Watch out for the Boko Babas. Head back to your boat. Once you're at your boat, go ahead and hop in. And then we're going to take a very roundabout way to get to Greatfish Isle. So instead of going east or north, head west. And equip your bait. Don't forget that every island we come across, we're going to feed the fishman bait, so we can get a piece of sea chart. So go ahead and find the fishman and put away your sail and feed him bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want to chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Cliff Plateau Isles. Hey, small fry. Do you know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up high in the Forest Haven. But the only way to do that would be to bribe one of those ghouls by putting a little bait on your head. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Okay, after talking to the fishman, go ahead and sail to the island. And stop the boat right here and get out. And climb onto the island and roll across to the next platform. And then roll across to the next platform. And finally roll across to that final platform and drop down the hole. Now, when you're in the hole, jump across to this float-in platform and land on that long plank, and then climb up and jump to this next floating platform and climb up. And then jump to this platform, climb up, and finally jump to this large land mass. Go up the hill and watch out for the vines. Go around the vines and take out the Boko Babas. Once you take out this Boko Baba, it will leave behind a Boko Baba butt. So go ahead and grab one of these torches and run past these vines and light the torch on fire, and quickly run to the Boko Baba bud that was left behind, and then jump to the second platform and climb up and throw the lit torch at the boards, which will light the boards on fire. But before we go there, there's a chest beneath you, so just drop down to get the chest. Open the chest to get a joy pendant. And then all of the vines will disappear around the chest. Then head back up and jump in the Boko Baba bud again. Jump across, climb up, and then glide to the sparkling light. And go in the sparkling light. The sparkling light will deposit you on top of the island. So climb to the very tippy top, and there should be a blue choo-choo you can get with your grappling hook. You got some blue chew jelly. Keep it in your spoils bag. Deep within blue choo-choos is a gelatinous essence that is said to be a magical cure-all. But unfortunately, it can't be used in its current form. And then go ahead and defeat the blue chew jelly by hitting it with a boomerang, and then hitting it with your sword. Then open the chest. Inside the chest is another treasure chart. Now before heading back to your ship, go ahead and open treasure chart 33 if it hasn't already been opened. And then head back to your boat. Once back in your boat, head south. If you have treasure chart 33 opened, when you get close to the next island, you will see a light shining up from the sea. Sail to that light and salvage it for a treasure chest. There's the light. Sail up to it. And salvage it. Inside the chest will be a piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. Feel free to take out the vultures if you want. And then look around for the fishman to feed him bait. So feed the fishman bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Have you seen it, small fry? The ghost ship? 'Cause it's real. It's even been seen here in these very waters. On nights when the crescent moon faces down, that's when horror rises. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Okay, once you have gotten the fishman, sail a little bit southeast of here. That was close. and keep your eyes peeled for a submarine. You will see 4 platforms floating around a submarine, and each of the platforms has a bokoblin that you can harvest a joy pendant from if you want to. So if you want to, go ahead and left target the bokoblin and hit them with a grappling hook to take their joy pendant. And you can repeat the process for the 3 around the submarine. When you're finished, swim to the submarine and enter it. Inside will be 4 bokoblins and some keys. So drop down and kick the bokoblins' butts. After you defeat all the bokoblins, a ladder will drop down. Climb the ladder and enter the room. And open the treasure chest that appears. You got a piece of heart. You've collected 3 so far. Collect 1 more to increase your life energy by 1 heart. Excellent. So go ahead and leave the submarine. Once you're out of the submarine, get back on your ship and head to the west. Look for the fishman to feed him bait. Put away your sail and feed the fishman bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Let me ask you something, Fry. Have you been using right trigger to make your boat jump? Well, have you? Of course, going out to sea just to jump around would be real dumb if you ask me. Anyway, what you can do is tilt left stick to move your tiller just as you land. That's how you make a sharp turn. If you didn't know that, why don't you try it out? And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. So go ahead and sail to the island. And get out of your boat near the bigger end of the island. This island is called the boating course. You can talk to the guy on the bigger part of the island to go through a mini game to earn rupees. But there's no other reward other than rupees you can get. So I'm not going to do the mini game, but you can do it if you want to. Once you're done doing the mini game or whatever, get on top of this rock, the highest rock on the large part of the island, and face towards the small part of the island and change the wind direction. Change the wind direction to the north and float over to the small island. Then drop into the hole. In this room, there will be 3 switches and dozens of mini blins. The point of this room is to hit all of these switches while avoiding the mini blins. It's a lot harder than it sounds. Once the 3 switches have been hit, a treasure chest will appear. Go ahead and open the treasure chest. You got a submarine chart. Now you know where to find the enemy submarines that surface from below. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Now go ahead and leave this room, because these mini blins will spawn forever, so just leave. and open treasure chart 15 if you haven't already. Once treasure chart 15 is opened, go back to your boat and sail to the west. Get your bait out and talk to the fishman. Northeast of here is the Forest Haven. They say a truly unique kind of firefly is indigenous to that place. You heard of it, small fry? It emits bursts of light in 7 colors. Supposedly, it's as beautiful as a rainbow. If you want to capture one, though, you'd best have a bottle to keep it in. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Alright, if you've opened treasure chart 15, you will see a glowing point appear in the water. So head towards the glowing point and salvage the treasure chest. You got a piece of heart. That's the 4th piece, completing another heart container. Your life energy has been increased by 1 heart. Excellent. Now go ahead and sail up to the island and get out of your boat and go on the island. Once you're on the island, walk around and pull out this block. And then climb up this block and climb up this block and walk around and push this block out. Then drop down and pull the block all the way over here. Then climb up and climb up again and pull out halfway this block. Then climb up, and climb up. And on the top will be a blue choo-choo that you can get. Careful, they're electric. Go ahead and grapple the blue choo-choo for a blue chew jelly, and use your boomerang to stun it and take it out with your sword. Then open the chest. And you will get another piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equals more life. Alright. Once you've opened the chest, head back to your ship. Now head west. And look for the jumping fish man. Once you find the jumping fish man, go up to him and give him bait. I tell you, lately no one around these waters has seen the beautiful fairy who bestows magic power. She used to live here, Fry. All anyone ever sees anymore are the big octos that have been appearing lately. Maybe they scared her off. Oh no, I sure hope they didn't eat her. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Alright, now that we've got the sea chart, look around for a flock of seagulls flying in a circle. Once you see the circling seagulls, sail straight towards them, and a big octo will come out of the water. Take out your boomerang and target all of his eyes. Hit all of his eyes 3 times each to defeat him. Once all of his eyes turn blue, he will be defeated. When you defeat a big octo, you will be rewarded with something interesting. In this case, the big octo will reveal a great fairy. O waker of the winds, thanks to you I have been freed from that beast's foul grasp. As thanks, I shall give you just a little of my power. This great fairy is awesome because she doubles our magic meter. Your magic power has increased. You now have twice as much as what you had before. May the winds of fortune always blow across your bow. That was nice of her. Alright, now that you've defeated the big octo, continue heading west. Get your bait out. Search for the jumping fish man around the island. And feed him some bait. Small fry, there's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to get in there? Let me tell you a great secret. If you go north 4 squares and east 3 squares to Fire Mountain, you'll find an item that gives you the strength to easily lift anything, no matter how heavy it is. With that thing, you could lift that stone and toss it out of your way as if it were light as a feather. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Okay, now go ahead and sail to the island. And get off of your boat. And get on the island. Then equip a Hoyoi pair. And use the Hoyoi pair to control a seagull. Then tap A and fly the seagull up all the way to the top of the island. At the tippy top, there will be a piece of heart. Make the seagull fly into it, and then press the right trigger to take control of Link. You got a piece of heart. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. Alright, now that we've got the piece of heart, head back on your boat. Alright, now we will sail slightly north of here until we see a submarine. Go to the submarine and go in it. This is a fun submarine because there's just a bunch of rats throwing bombs at you. So defeat all of the rats. Chaos. Beautiful, beautiful chaos. Yes, excellent. Fantastic. This submarine is the bomb. The bomb. Kapow. Once all the rats are dealt with, a treasure chest will appear and a ladder will drop down. So go ahead and climb the ladder that drops down. And open the treasure chest. Which will give you another treasure chart. Alright. Exit the submarine and go back to your boat. I heard a noise that indicated my forest water turned into regular water, so I'm going to take this opportunity to empty it out. So now I have another empty jar, and continue to head west. We are going to make a pit stop at Outset Island to refill our bait at Beetle's shop ship. I recommend you buy as many Hioi pairs as it takes to have at least 3 in your inventory. After you have at least 3 Hioi pairs in your inventory, I suggest you fill the rest of your bait bag with all-purpose bait.
Thank you. Bye.
Once you fill your bait bag, leave. Jump back on your ship and continue to head west. Once you find the jumping fish man, feed him some bait. On the island due east of here lives an old man who was once a master swordsman. He's got proof of it too. He has a knight's crest. Oh yeah, we know Orca. Orca's pretty cool. Want to know what that thing is, Fry? Well, too bad. I can't go giving away every secret. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Alright, now go ahead and go on this island. So sail up to it and jump out of your boat. There will be these giant flying peahat looking monsters, and you can defeat them with your boomerang. So if they get too close, you can target them with left target and hit them with your boomerang. That will make their flying apparatus go off, and then hit them again with the boomerang, and that will defeat them. So this island is pretty much just mini golf with nuts. So pick up a nut and throw it the best you can towards the hole where the flag is, and if you miss, you can use your leaf to push the nut in a certain direction. So go ahead and keep trying until you get it in the hole. Once you get it in the hole, the spiky vines will disappear. Then go up to the second pair of nuts and play the second hole. Line it up as best you can and throw it towards the goal. Then hit it with a Deku leaf. And that will make the vines disappear. For the third hole, first deal with the blue choo-choo and get a blue chew jelly. And then the third hole, the Deku nut will actually be behind the vines, so you need to line up with the hole and use your Deku leaf to push the Deku nut. And keep trying until you make it. Alright, nice. Once the third pair of vines are gone, a treasure chest will appear. So keep walking up the island. And before we get the treasure chest that has just appeared, we actually want to fall down the hole. In the hole, there are a pair of Mothhelas and a winged Mothhela. So I suggest taking out the winged Mothhela first, and then dealing with the others. Alright, nice. Once you defeat the Mothhelas, a treasure chest will appear. Inside the treasure chest, you will find that there is a treasure chart. Once you open the chest, leave the hole. Once you are back outside, change the wind direction. Change the wind direction to the northeast. And then use your Deku Leaf to float over to the treasure chest and open it. For another treasure chart. Once you get the treasure chart, make sure that treasure chart number 23 is opened and head back to your ship. Now head north. Find the jumping fish man, and as usual, give him some bait. We've had so much experience with bait that at this point I'm sure you're a master baiter. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Oh, I've got some great information, small fry. Lucky you. If you use the treasure that's hidden on that island there, that thing that vanishes as soon as you get near it, it won't vanish anymore. You know, it. I'm talking about it. That thing that appears on nights when a wee bit of the right half of the moon is missing. Don't you know what I'm talking about? It. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. You will notice a bright beam of light on the water if you have treasure chart 23 open. So sail towards it and salvage it when you get close enough. And don't forget to look at your treasure chart to make sure you're on top of the X. That will help you out greatly. Inside the treasure chart will be a piece of heart. You've collected 3 so far. Collect 1 more to increase your life energy by 1 heart. Nice. Now, head to the north. Look for the jumping fish and give him bait. You've seen the boats sailing around here with really huge cannons, right, Fly? I bet you those things have their holes packed with treasure. Of course, if you don't have a cannon yourself, there's no way you'll ever sink one of them. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. All right. So head up to the island, and on this island there are some vultures guarding a switch on the very peak of that tall spire there. My advice is to lure as many vultures as you can to yourself and hit them with a boomerang, causing them to perish. Once you take out as many vultures as you can, take out a Hoyoi pear and place it on your head. When you're controlling the seagull this time, don't stop tapping A so you can try and outrun the vultures. The objective is to get to the very top of this spire and hit the switch with the seagull without getting hit by a vulture. It's a little bit harder done than said. So try and lure the vultures away and then fly towards the switch and hit it with the seagull. Alright. And once you've hit the switch, go ahead and lure them down to Link, or you can just press right trigger That might just be easier. And once you lure them down to Link, press right trigger to disengage. Then go open the chest. And inside the chest will be a piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. That's the 4th piece, completing another heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1 heart. Alright. Now, make sure that you have treasure chart 38 opened up. And then return to your boat. And then head to the north. Equip your bait. And find the jumping fishman. Also, there is a treasure you can get. Just go to the glowing point and salvage. And in the chest will be another piece of heart. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equals more life. And then continue searching for the fishman. I met a really weird guy on the island due east of here. He had a pack on his back huger than any pack I've ever seen. I mean, it was big, Fry. He said he was looking for treasure, but what does he expect to find in a place like that? I tell you, the guy is completely obsessed. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. And just to let you guys know, if you ever want to hear a fishman advice again, go into your map and press the little fishman icon, and it will have a little text blurb of what he said. Just like that. Alright, once you have gotten the piece of heart and talked to the fishman, head to the east.
Hey.
Look, Clumsy. Do you see it? What has happened to this place? Ooh, it looks very dark and dreary. What is the meaning of this? The island. It is... We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Ho there, Clumsy! So you're here. I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jaboon? I'm sorry to report to you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this, too, is the work of the Shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not, Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born. On Outset. Yet even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why, not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, Clumsy. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as a thought for the consequences. I don't know what they hoped to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break into the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what, I do not know. If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you'd better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Valoo must have been right when he asked me to bring word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to, but that is your decision. I have told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. Alright, thanks. See you later. Alright, so it sounds like we have to go to Windfall Island. So, Jaboon has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, then the pirates know something about the cave where Jaboon hides. Why don't we go first to Windfall and search for them there? Yes, sir. So we're supposed to head to Windfall, but first I'm going to show you how to get one chest here. So sail over to this spirally island and hop out of your boat and climb up the spirally island. And once you're at the top, we are going to change the wind direction. Change the wind direction to northwest and float on your Deku Leaf to the right of this island onto this ledge and let go. And there will be a treasure chest. Open the treasure chest. And you will get the final piece of heart of this episode. You got a piece of heart. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. Alright guys, well I'm going to leave this episode here. Next episode we will probably do more of the same, by which I mean we will probably do a lot of side quests and a little bit of story. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave it a positive rating. If you did not enjoy this episode or did not find it helpful, make sure to leave it a negative rating. If you want, you can join the Ninja Clan and see more videos like this by subscribing to my channel. You can share this video around if you want, and it would really help me out if you wanted to donate to either my Subscribestar or my Patreon to unlock exclusive rewards. But even if you guys don't do any of that, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have a great day. Alright, Ninja Clan, see you next time. Bye.